Contacts right here. You can browse through signature dribble moves in the My Career animation menu. As your ball handle rating improves, more and more options will become available to equip. As you increase your dribbling ability, you'll be able to playmake for others and create scoring opportunities for yourself. And as we feature top plays on 2K TV, we want to feature some of your best drives. So as you break down defenses,
And Grant, both of these teams are dealing with injuries. We'll get a chance to see just how deep each one of them is.
And that's where depth, BA, is so important as you go through the season. Obviously, it's unfortunate that these teams are missing guys, but if you're getting more minutes tonight, you have to grab that opportunity.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Bay, the small forward, with Bagley holding down the 4. Corey Joseph out there with Ivy, and it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Detroit with the ball after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Bay. Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid to get physical with the defense.
Back to Joseph. Pass to Ivy. Here's Joseph, defended by Harden. Here's Joseph. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Lynn. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Bay with it. Bible picks him up. Pass to Joseph. Now here's Bagley. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Lynn. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Embiid with it, guarded by Olynyk. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Bay outside. Pass to Joseph. To the middle. Out to Bagley. Now here's Bay. Fires from deep. The rebound by Lynn. The Sixers leading, and Saddiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing, and he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Grant.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Now here's Bay. 35 points for him last game against Utah. And here's Ivy from the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Pass to Lynn. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Joseph. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Ivy. Maxey covering. Here's Joseph. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's Slim. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And this is right in his wheelhouse, hitting the boards and cashing in.
When he gets a few of those early, look out. It gets his blood pumping, and suddenly there's nobody who can hold him.
And the free throw, no good.
Now, you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Hey, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, BA, it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with playoff potential.
Here's Lynn. The Pistons getting their last shot to go.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a 3rd foul this early.
Burks, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Alec Burks.
Here's Lynn. 20 points for him last game against Toronto.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Pistons on D. It's a 5-point game. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Embiid's got 6 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Pass to Ivy. It's tipped. And now the Sixers on the break. Jumps up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. You have to remember, we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, Brad, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Deflected, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Noel, he's checked in for Bagley. Pass to Lynn. To the inside. Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Now here's Bay. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Here's Lynn. Down low. Here's Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
What a way to begin this game. dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Inside.
Easy to see why Ivy's guys lob it his way. He's fantastic at capping off alley-oops.
Here's Harden. 14 points for him last game against Toronto.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
Pistons ball.
Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got DeAnthony Melton, also Tyrese Maxey out there. Joel Embiid is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Lynn in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. And Embiid throws it down.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now here's Diallo. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
Now here's Diallo. Back to Joseph. Six on the shot clock. Out to Bagley. Here's the 3. The shot comes out. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Lynn. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. To the inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Ivy. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Pass to Bagley. Here's Joseph. Maxey covering. Good drive by Joseph over Maxey. And too long on the shot. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Lynn. He's covered by Bagley. Yes, it's good. Embiid's got 12 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal." And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys.
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. And the Pistons with possession here, following the score by Philadelphia. Outside Bagley. Diallo outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Up top, Maxey. The 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Maxey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Detroit calls timeout.
It's easy to see what a strong on-the-ball defender Anthony Melton is. Tremendous instincts, quick hands, and a ton of energy.
Here they come.
Pass to Bagley. Oh, they need this! And the layup is good. The steal numbers for Melton are always strong. Surprising how many blocks he gets, though, Smitty.
BA, his block rate is much better than other guys who stand 6'2". Combine that with his steals, and you can see why players dread having DeAnthony Melton guard them.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Joseph. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Bagley. Pass to Diallo. Back to Bagley. Shot clock at 5. Misses the 3.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
Detroit with the ball. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Here's Joseph. Melton covers. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Here's Joseph. Outside Olynyk. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ivy. That's tipped. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And here they come. Bible passes to Embiid. And stolen by Diallo. Here's Ivy. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
And the call will be against Hamidou Diallo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Lynn. 6 points for him. To the middle. Here's Thibault. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Back to Joseph. Right side Bagley. Pass to Diallo. Hey, from beyond the arc. The shot, no good. The 76ers go the other way with it. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much. So I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Harden, he's checked in for Melton. And a switch here also for Detroit. Burks has checked in.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
Here's Ivy. Maxey covering. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Ivy. Back to Olynyk. Burks against Maxey. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now Harden. He has 7.
The focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Lee. He's got 5. Here's Ivy. Clock at 6. Bay right side. And that one hits the back iron.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Bay outside. Pass to Burks. Bay outside. 5 on the clock. Now Burks. Covered by Thibault. From 17. Burks no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Ooh, poked away. Here's Thibault. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Ivy. He's got 11. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Ivy's got 13.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. For 3, Maxey connects from downtown. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Bay outside. Pass to Burks. Down low. Here's Slim. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Ivy. He's got 13. Sinks it from distance.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Raptors had a huge game. He scored 20 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Here's Harden. He's got 9. Pass to Maxey. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of this one. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Detroit ball.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Knocked away. Pass to Lee. Five to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Burks no good. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's gotten 4 this quarter.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate. To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Now here's Milton.
The Pistons have been in rebuild mode for a while. They've stockpiled a lot of young talent. This is when things should start to come together.
At the line for your Sixers, Shake Milton. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
They've been knocked down from the line this quarter, trying to build out their lead.
The 76ers making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Saban Lee. Taking 2 shots.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Ivy is the off-guard, and Bay the small forward. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's Joseph in at the 1.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Olynyk following the score by Philadelphia. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Don't sleep on Olynyk's ability to stretch the floor. He's a modern big.
Pass to Lynn. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Bay outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Joseph can't hit. Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Bay outside. From outside the arc. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Ivy. Tipped.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Detroit ball.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Pass to Olynyk. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
That's his 3rd foul so
That's his
far.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Bay against Thibault. Oh, the stuff.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Pass to Lynn. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. The Pistons making a switch here. Diallo's checked in.
Diallo.
Knocks it loose. Clock at 4. Back to Joseph. Shoots over Harden. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Here's Slim. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Pass to Joseph. Diallo with the ball. Back to Joseph. Olynyk with the ball. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Slim. And he dunks it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Now here's Diallo. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. The rebound by Embiid.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Massey, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Melton comes in for Harden. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game. Generate a lot of points for them.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Maxey. He's got 6. Pass to Bassey. He's off on that one. Oh, Olynyk with some nice D. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the middle. Here's Ivy. Soft touch off the glass. Ivy's got 16 points.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivy has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Ivy. He's got 16. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Melton, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Corey Joseph.
The Pistons shooting 32% for this game, not what they're hoping for. Pass to Joseph, and stolen by Melton. Here's Bassi. Outside Maxey. It's stolen by Olynyk. Here's Joseph. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Diallo passes to Bagley. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the 13-footer. He's got 6.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Maxey with it. He has 6. Here's Bassi. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his third personal
Man,
foul.
he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he makes a first. Burks, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Charles Bassi.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Joseph. Diallo outside. Thibault against Burks. Thibault with a steal. Inside. Here's Joseph. Here's the teardrop, and the layup
Corey
is up and in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Now here's Melton. He's got 5. To the paint. Here's Slim. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Guys, he is on fire this quarter. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
Pass to Diallo. And here's Burks. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be a second foul of the game. Milton's checked in for Philadelphia. And the switch here also for Detroit. Noel's checked in. Here's Joseph. Melton covers. Out to Bagley. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. A nice shot by Milton.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Joseph. Diallo passes to Noel. Here's Joseph from the arc. Bagley down low. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Noel. Diallo up top. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Back to Burks. Here's Joseph. To the middle. Burks no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Gallo outside. Back to Joseph. Pass to Bagley. Got a hand on it. Now here's Maxey. He has 6. Milton, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Burks passes to Bagley. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Detroit with the ball. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Here's Joseph. That one doesn't drop. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Maxey. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Alec Burks.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Bay, he's checked in for the Pistons. Lee comes in for Joseph. Maxey, no good on the free throw. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Back to Melton. Pass to Tucker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal
It's going to be
foul.
on Sadiq Bey.
PJ is a tough-nosed player, someone that welcomes getting.
So both teams changing it up here. George Niang out there with PJ Tucker. Then there's Shake Milton. Then there's Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Lynn in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Pass to Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. Over Milton. They get it back. Bagley. Shots blocked. Here's Korkmaz. Defended by Burks. Here's Slim. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Burks finds Bagley. Here's Ivy, covered by Milton. Back to Bagley. Bay outside. From deep. Drains the triple.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Pass to Niang. Well, when you look at the wing position, how do you feel it's evolved since you played, Smitty?
Well, they've been asked to do more, BA, especially on the defensive end. Mostly wings now are asked to guard 1 through 5 with teams switching a lot. And also a lot of these wing guys are asked to run the offense.
The officials were right on top of that one.
No good on that one. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. No good on the second free throw. And for the Pistons, they're shooting right below 40% here in the 4th. Here's Knox, checked by Tucker. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Out of bounds, it'll be Pistons ball. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Here's Hayes. No good that time. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Korkmaz. And he lobs it up top. And here's Hayes. 1:44 left to play in the fourth. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Niang inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And in this era, we see some stars asking out, saying we don't have enough to win. Smitty, that's not the old-school approach, is it?
It's not, B.A., but what I would tell you now was totally different than the past is the length of contract. You have players now and teams have the option after 1, 2, or 3 years, so it definitely will be a lot of movement.
Pass to Lee. Into the lane. Just 5 to shoot. Over Milton.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Slim.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double. Pass to Duran. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Lee misses. And so here is Philadelphia. Here's Lynn. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Stephen Lee. That's his 3rd personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Sixers.
He misses the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense.